So, yeah, I'm cooking lunch. It's 4 o'clock. Just realized I hadn't eaten yet about 10 minutes ago and couldn't figure out why I was dizzy. It happens. I am cooking the world's most generic gluten-free macaroni and cheese, and I gotta tell you, there is no disappointment greater. Well, there's plenty of disappointments greater, but you know what I mean. Gluten-free macaroni and cheese is sad, okay? It's just sad. But I have a box mix. I think it's a Trader Joe's. Yeah, McTrader something. I don't know. Anyway, I can't keep this burner hot. The appliances came with the house, and the refrigerator has been dying since day one, and the stove only has 2 working burners, and 1 burner doesn't work so well. But the oven works great. I am very, very grateful that the place came with appliances, okay? I am very grateful. Deb asked for places to sell online. I don't have an answer to that right now. When the internet was new and young and fresh and full of promise, people policed the scammers. And Etsy had a rule that everything had to be homemade or be handmade or hand-assembled or for making homemade, and no mass marketers and all of that. And then they started letting homemade from Bali and homemade from Russia come in. Because, you know, hey, world market, okay. Except I can't compete with somebody in Bali who thinks that $3 a day is rich. I can't compete from the dude in Russia that's got 83 grandmas sewing. I can't compete. And then Etsy stopped policing complaints. Complaints like I put up a specific blend of incense and I sell out, and 3 weeks later 85 other people put up the exact same incense title, the exact same incense ingredients list, and hell, they're even going to use 2 of my photos. I can't tell I'm a little annoyed about that, right? I was making probably $1,000 a month on Etsy. I was making probably $1,000 a month on the pagan auctions before eBay bought them all out. This is where monopolies are bad. They really are. Deb's specific comment was generating marketing interest on the mainland when she's on the island. And I gotta tell you, I have a hard enough time generating marketing interest on the mainland when I'm on the mainland. Marketing is marketing. It's a bear. You can go 2 ways. You can go dishonest or you can go honest. You can go 2 ways. You can go word of mouth or you can pay for ads. My experience with ads, okay? I paid for Facebook ads for events. I paid for Facebook ads for my books. I always made my money back, but I'd never made any extra. If I paid for a $10 ad, then my profits would be about $9 to $10. If I paid for a $20 ad, then my profits would be about $20. I paid for Google ads for events. I paid Google to make sure Tacoma Zombie was the first search in the Western region for 6 months. That cost me $800. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was. I don't think paid ads on Facebook are a good deal unless you're a big ticket. I don't think any of it's... If you want to market online, it's a full-time job, okay? And one of the things that I have proposed in the past is that there should be agents for smaller people. The way an agent for a writer, the writer isn't marketing themselves, the agent is. and the agent happens to be marketing 25 people all at the same time. I think there should be agents for artists. I think that there should be agents for small writers. There's no reason an agent can't put out a shingle and carry 300 small writers, as long as they only have 20 in each category. I have 20 detective books. I have 20 writers. I have 20 cyberpunk writers. I have 20 detective cyberpunk writers. I have 20 Western writers. I have 20 science fiction Western writers. I have, as long as they delineate so that when they go to sit down with the publisher, they're only pulling out 20. Okay? And they're not all their best friends, because that's the other thing. I'm watching everybody say buy small for Christmas. And then they're posting their friends' businesses. That's great. Okay? I have some really incredibly talented friends. I have friends putting up shit I want. I have friends writing books I want to read. I have friends who are artists. I have friends who are culinary. I really want to put money into all that. And the truth is, I don't got the money. And the truth is, most of my friends don't got the money. And I still promote people when I see it come across my feed that it needs promoted. I do keep a running tally in my head that I've promoted this person 4 times and they've never once promoted me. Or this person promoted me a while back. I think I'll promote them again because I do like what they're doing. The biggest reason I will share something is if I see something like a porn house in Indiana for $169,000, and I know my friend Lorianne has family in Indiana, and Lorianne's looking to buy a house and she can't afford the Pacific Northwest, I'll put that porn house up. That was special. I'd live in that house. That was awesome. I wouldn't live in Indiana, though. I really wouldn't. I lived in Kansas for a while. That was close enough. Gluten-free pasta is slimy. I don't care if they call it ancient grains. I don't care if it's rice pasta. It's slimy. It doesn't have the right tooth. Grr. Now I have to pour this into there. And then read the box and see what's next, because every box of macaroni has different instructions. Have you noticed that? It's not standardized. That annoys me. All boxed macaroni and cheese should have the same 5 steps, period. You should be able to do it in your sleep. This one says add cheese packet, milk, and margarine. I don't have any milk. Oh, I have canned milk. I'm not going to open the canned milk for this. I'm going to put margarine and, or butter and sour cream in. I have some chili spice sour cream. That'll work. So my macaroni and cheese will be chili spiced macaroni and cheese, and that will help with the sliminess, right? Anytime our sour cream gets down to right about there, I throw a tablespoon or so, well, less than a tablespoon of chili powder into it. And do that with the bottom of the container. Every time. Because it's yummy. You can put taco seasoning in. You can put chili seasoning in. You can put any seasoning you want in. I make a dip. And yeah, that'll work for a 1/4 cup of milk. You can substitute sour cream for milk in recipes. You know that, right? Going back to marketing and trying to sell stuff. I haven't been marketing for the last couple of years because with books, you have to have something new every 3 to 4 months to keep your market interested. That's the other thing with anything handmade. Your friend will buy one. So let's say I make up a batch of dish cozies and a bunch of friends buy one. I cannot hear myself talk, by the way. It's really disconcerting. I hate it when that happens. A friend will buy one because, hey, we'll check out the dish cozy. I want to support my friend. If you keep only selling dish cozies, after a certain point, all of your friends have bought them. Or all of your friends who are going to buy them have bought them. If all I have is one zombie book, After a certain point, all of my zombie friends have bought it. So now I need another zombie book. Now I need washcloths instead of dish cozies. Now I need tea towels. You have to keep adding to and building. And I haven't been in a place to add to and build for a while. I have a whole bunch of projects in the pipeline, and I've worked on a few things, and it's funny when I take a break, because people think I'm not doing anything, and I'm doing plenty of things. And when I'm finished with my break, which is a polite way of saying when the MS health problems fade back, when I'm no longer so severely anemic I can't function, that I lose my breath standing here talking. Okay, I gotta tell you, this gluten-free macaroni and cheese is also just disappointing on the cheese. I have no idea what they think that is. Okay. I have a pan of, I guess I'll eat it. That's what I have a pan of. Anyway, you have to keep building. You can't keep selling the same thing. You have to have a back catalog. Because you will have somebody buy your latest thing, love it, and go buy your entire back catalog. And that's cool. When I was running Etsy and I had the spinning kits were the introduction, and then I had fibers. And then I had yarns. And it was not uncommon to have somebody buy a kit and then come back and buy all the available yarn or all the available fiber. That's cool. Books-wise, I have on numerous occasions had somebody buy 11 out of 12 of my titles. And always like, why didn't they buy the other one? And it occurred to me, it's because they've already bought the other one. They just came and bought all the rest. That's cool. I want to get off Amazon. I want to go to paper only. That's my future goal. And I want to go to self-pressing, actually making my small books, because the profit margin is just obscene. I like zines, okay, and I like zines for short stories. A zine is printed on paper, folded in half and stapled with a cardstock cover. And if I do short stories that way, and I have a table with 25 short stories that way, and they're all $2-3, it's completely possible I'll sell a bunch. And then I have a print copy of all the stories in one book. But all of my smaller books cost me $7 to $9 to publish, and then I have to sell this short story for $10. You know? How to generate market? You just have to constantly be adding. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Wear them down. New markets? I haven't been looking. I don't know. That's my thought on that. So my food is done. I'm gonna go sit and eat and feel sorry for myself because I'm eating gluten-free pasta that the great grains kind of stuff works better than the rice pasta. It does. What you can't see in that image is that the cheese is all clumpy. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat. Have a good day. I will talk to you probably in a few days, because I don't post on the hubby's weekend, because if he's in the house he does things while I'm talking, and if he's not in the house then I'm recuperating. He's an extrovert, he wears me down, okay? That's not exactly true, but you know what I mean. I'll talk to y'all later.